Welcome back to Currency Highlights with Massabesic Gold and Silver. This week I have another fancy serial number for you, this time on a $10 Federal Reserve note. So I hope you stick around for that. I am Dean with Massabesic Gold and Silver. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking out my channel. Out of all the channels on YouTube, you decided to stop by and check out mine, which makes me really happy, and I hope you put lots in the comments letting me know what you think of this video and other videos that I have produced. So I wanted to continue the story here, and the story is we have this lovely Radar-Rotator. This is a really great note for anyone to purchase for a fancy serial number. If you just want one, this is a great note to buy for that. We have also a radar, two radars, I should say. This is a lovely, lovely radar, your typical radar that you see out there. And then underneath, we have a true radar, and that is because the prefix and suffix letters match, making it a true radar. But what comes after a true radar? Well, my friends, it is the super radar. And this is a great example of a super radar. Why is it a super radar? Well, we have 077777770 forwards and backwards. This is just a great, great, great serial number to own. This one here is on a Series 1995 Federal Reserve note, $10 note that is. Hamilton's here is at the center, but truly, truly what makes this note really fantastic is this awesome serial number. This is a great note overall. You know, I was able to pick this up at Heritage Auctions for what I thought was a good price. And I know some of you have asked me about what is a good price for a fancy serial number. And I'm going to tell you, it really comes down to auctions, and it comes down to the number that is trying to be collected, and also who is in that auction. If the right people are in that auction for a specific fancy serial number, you know, it can go super, super high. I just noticed the security fabric here looks like a 6. That's kind of cool. Anyway, so this note I did pick up at Heritage. And this is a great, great note, and I picked it up with the buyer's premium for $288 for this super radar. Now, some of you might be thinking that's too little, or some people might be thinking that's way, way too much. But I will say that there was another note that I was trying to get, a $1 Federal Reserve note that went for $504 with the buyer's premium. So, you know, again, it really comes down to the right people at the right time in a certain auction for a certain number, and, you know, it really could go to the moon. This one here, I really wanted, you know, this is just a really beautiful note as we take a closer look here. Just really, as everything just looks fantastic. And then the serial number itself is just so cool. You know me, I am collecting 0s and 7s. I also collect 3s and 7s, but mostly 0s and 7s. So this is a note that I just absolutely had to have in my my fancy collection. And you know, what I really, really like about it too is it's just not only is it a super radar, but it's also a binary, which, by the way, all super radars are binaries. That is two individual digits, this case 0s and 7s. I'm just looking at the ink, how it really went into the paper here on pretty much all of the writing and most of the black detail on this print. That's pretty cool. Again, though, just, you know, this is a great, great fancy serial number to own. If you are getting into fancies, you know, look for the deals. But remember, auction prices are auction prices. It really comes down to who is at the auction. This is a really high grade. This is a nice 66 gem uncirculated with the EPQ. That's the exceptional paper quality, that is given by PMG. And again, for me, this was well worth it, but that price, like I said, may not be worth it for you if you don't really want to get into that fancy serial number kind of field. So again, I don't really like talking prices with fancies because they're kind of all over the place, and it really depends on the number, and it depends on who's at that auction. The right people need to be there for the price to go through the roof. And for me, this was the right price. Like I said about that $1, I really could not afford $504 for a $1 bill. With the exact same grade, by the way, it was also a 66. Anyway, thanks for checking out my channel today, and until we meet again, stay safe and continue to enjoy.